Mouthpiece.
All right, gentlemen, you received the instructions in the dressing room, know what I expect. Good, clean fight. Ya recibieron las instrucciones con una pelea limpia. Golpe legales, legal punches, here for you, legal punches, here for you. Touch gloves, gloves to both of you. Buenos de los dos.
We're ready to go for a second fight here on Before the Bell. And we asked Harley Mederos during the week his thoughts on De Isla. He said once he gets hit, he goes straight back. And he feels like he reads opponents pretty well. He thinks De Isla is coming to win, not like some of his other opponents who have just tried to run in the ring. But he thinks De Isla is going to stand and trade. And that suits Mederos really well out of the gate here. And Mederos hammering away along the ropes.
Harley was off to a fast start.
All gas, no brakes for Harley Mederos. There was a big burst out at the gate for Mederos against a game Mexican fighter. Let's see what De Isla can do to respond. Already some redness on the face of De Isla. How's that for setting the tone?
Harley's winning that right hook.
Another big whack with that left hook. De Isla's team said that the first round is going to be key. They thought that Mederos' style wasn't out of the ordinary, that he throws a lot of repetitive combinations, so they wanted to combat those combos early to set a tone for the rest of the fight. But at the rhythm and pace that Mederos is coming in with those thuds, that's going to be really tough for anybody. Mederos following early instructions from his corner, utilizing the jab. It's easy to forget if you're a fight fan here when you see the thunder coming out of those left fists. And he goes downstairs to the body, then comes back upstairs. Good counter shot from Mederos.
Also being responsive after he comes with the offense.
What do you mean by that, Omar?
Well, when he's coming at Harley Mederos keeping his defense sharp and able to counter.
It's been a really tough 2.5 minutes for Arturo de Isla trying to get his offense off the ground. And another quality left hand there. De Isla eats a straight left from Mederos. Well, Caiz Jr. wanting Mederos to raise those punches. And we're going to get some time here for De Isla. Mario, what do you do here if you're De Isla after what you've faced in this opening round?
Well, he just had to come back, recover, establish the jab, and try to slow down Harley Mederos.
A thunderous opening round in Vegas for Harley Mederos.
Very excited round.
Taking a look at some of the action from round one in the first several seconds of this fight. Establishing that left hand was Harley Mederos. De Isla getting worked on in his corner, and he is part of Team Benavidez. Could be a busy night for the Benavidez clan. Of course, Diego Pacheco fighting in the main event, coached by Jose Benavidez Sr. And we are getting ready to roll here for round number 2. What you've seen from Harley Mederos in that opening round, you ask the hardcore boxing fan, they'd say, oh, that's Harley Mederos in a nutshell. He believes he obviously has more in his tank in his bag of tricks. And he snaps back the head of De Isla there. But he's not going to show it if he doesn't have to.
Absolutely. Harley Mederos, he's not new to the game. He left the amateurs, an elite champion, and also an Olympic alternate. So he's really experienced, and that's playing a part right now.
2020 Olympic alternate. Did you cross paths with Mederos?
No, I didn't. We was in different weight classes, but we was at the same tournament when we both won.
Isla trying to get something going with a jab to the body. And Mederos punching with De Isla. Good timing from the Brooklyn native. De Isla walked into a left hook, and now Mederos pumping in that left hand.
Brings it back down to the body with the right.
That left hook is the signature punch from Mederos. The overhand right isn't too far behind. Tough puzzle to solve early on in this fight for Arturo de Isla. Native of Monterrey, 25 years of age. Been a pro for a little under 5.5 years. So far, he's proven he can take some punches from Mederos. What do you think of the timing of Harley so far?
Harley's timing is great. The hook is landing how it's supposed to, and then he follows it up with the right hand. So he's doing everything he's supposed to do. He's also showing his boxing right now, a little bit of moving, blocking and countering. Times again.
Big right hands landing from Mederos. Final 20 seconds of round number 2. Again, this one's scheduled for 6. Mederos with the black trunks with the silver trim as Brooklyn written on the back waistband. He says he would love a fight in his hometown in the near future. Second round comes to a close.
Another great round for Harley.
See Mederos' team. Along the apron, Lenny Wilson. Another one of his pupils, Richardson Hitchens, victorious in his World Championship bout with Liam Paro last month in Puerto Rico. Take a look at the action from round 2. And we saw more boxing there. A lot of folks, if they were going to criticize, they talk about, oh, he's just all power. And Harley said, I don't pay attention to those critics. They may say he lacks the true boxing skills. He said, they don't pay my bills. They're not in there with me. His main focus is winning. And if it looks ugly or sloppy, that's fine. So be it. Winning comes first. Winning looking good comes second.
I have to respect that.
Start of round 3 in this 6-rounder.
Establishing the jab.
This was expected to be a close-range fight between a hard-nosed Mexican and a brawler, or a powerful young knockout artist in Harley Mederos. And so far, it's been pretty one-sided, and now you're seeing those jabs getting stuck upstairs and downstairs from Mederos. He's a step slow with his punches.
Great jab and great defense from Harley Mederos. Right after the jab, the right hand follows.
And again, both fighters punching with one another. But inside, a right hand, and then Mederos doubles up the left, and that may have rocked De Isla. The Mexican could be hurt. De Isla on the back pedal, and a big right overhand followed by a left. That's going to be it. The menace on the loose in Vegas. Harley Mederos with an impressive knockout here in the third round. And De Isla down on the mat with his hands draped over his head, being tended to by the doctors. So a serious moment here. Make sure that he is okay. That Harley Mederos putting in work here at the Cosmopolitan, winning in impressive fashion. And De Isla still on the canvas. I mean, it wasn't a matter of him breaking the opponent down. He just found the sweet spot, I think.
Yeah. Right after the jab, that right hand over the top followed, and that was all she wrote.
De Isla was showing that he was able to take, to a certain point, the punches from Mederos, as he now is able to sit up and rest along the ropes. Taking a look with that big winding overhand right, followed by a perfectly placed left hook.
Right on the button.
And Harley Mederos knows he aced the test as he improves to 8-0, picks up his 7th KO. De Isla on the stool, so all this is obviously encouraging development. So just taking the time here. Well, Harley Mederos showing why he was able to ink this contract with Matchroom. And again, he said he'd like another fight in his hometown of New York. And we'll touch on that after this decision is made official. I think we're ready to go with Mederos victorious, De Isla on the stool. Let's head inside the ring with David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Raul Caiz Jr. calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 1 minute and 27 seconds of round number 3. Declaring your winner by knockout. He's still undefeated, Dennis the Menace, Harley Mederos.